Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it is Monday, guys, and it's around 5:35, and I'm gonna get dinner started. Now it's just, well, Frankie's still home. Frankie's leaving tomorrow for training for his new job, but he's home. He's home tonight. But it's just me and him. And Billy went to work. Billy won't be home till after 11, after midnight tonight. But I felt like I wasn't really sure what I was gonna make tonight. I almost was gonna make like just quesadillas or a taco salad or whatever, but I had this willy for Italian wedding soup. So I'm gonna make just a small pot of soup because I'll tell you right now, the bigger pot, like it's only really me and Bill who eat soup. Frankie will eat soup. He loves soup actually, but he only likes certain kinds, and he says I don't make the ones he likes or whatever. Anyway, tonight, though, I want to make wedding soup, and I'm not going to make it in a big, huge, like, pot because it just goes to waste because it's just my husband and I that eats it mostly. Anyway, so to say that, I'm going to make it in this size pot. This way it's not overwhelming. It's a nice size pot for us, and we love wedding soup, and we'll eat it. I would say wedding soup, I haven't made chicken soup yet this year. I'm gonna have to make that next. Wedding soup, chicken soup, and beef barley soup is one of our favorites. Beef barley is really one of our favorites that I make more often than usual than any others lately. But anyway, I'm gonna make this Italian wedding soup in this pot. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Frankie's gonna have what he has in his arsenal tonight, and then I'm just gonna make this wedding soup, have a little bowl of wedding soup, and then that's it. So Billy will have some of that when he gets home tonight, because he's off tomorrow, so he'll probably have some of that tonight. All right, so anyway, so what I'm gonna start at is I don't have any celery, so I'm gonna just use carrots. Oh, I gotta go in the back. I'm using carrots, onions, and the meatballs and spinach. Let me let Poopy in. What are you doing, buddy? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? So that's what I'm going to do. So let's get started on making, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do first. I think I'm going to cut up the carrots and stuff. The carrots and the onions, get that cut up. And then I'll start on the meatballs and stuff. Alright guys, so I'm just peeling the carrots. And maybe I should show you. Oh, Linda. Alright, so I'm just going to I'm going to do these two, and I'll just do these two right now, I think. I have 3 other ones over there, but let me see how many carrots this gives me, how many pieces. Because I'm probably going to be eating some. You know me. I love to eat them raw. Raw, cooked. I got to make more cooked, actually. Probably gonna end up peeling those too because I just ate the rest of my cooked carrots that I had. So I was looking back there. I thought I had more than that, but I had this for the soup. This is all I have, so I'm just gonna put what I have in here. Maybe I'll put. I don't even have any elbows left. No, I'm out of elbows too. I just used the last of the elbows today. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of angel hair pasta in, and I'm going to cut it up really, really small because I think this isn't going to be enough. I need a little bit more noodles than that. But that's all right. It'll be fun, whatever it is. All right, so let's throw this carrot. These things out. What are you doing? What are you doing, puppy? Huh? What are you doing? being cute. Where is he? There he is. You say hi to everybody. You say hi to everybody. Come see mommy. You come see mommy, yes. Oh, you're not trying to knock me over. Oh, where's your toys? Go get your toys. Go ahead. Where's your toy? See if he comes back with a toy. Yeah, he's gonna go get it. Oh, look. Look how small my baby is. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, here he is. Look, come here. And you want me to toy. I'm gonna throw it to you. Go get it. So cute. He's such a cute boy. Makes me smile, guys. Makes me smile. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Playtime. This morning he woke up so happy and hyper. He was in like such a playing mood. So cute. He's a happy boy. All right, so let's cut the ends off these freaking carrots. Give me that toy. Where's that toy? He comes in here and he drops it. Look, he dropped it on the floor. Look. Well, you want mommy to play with you? You want mommy to play? Give me it. Don't tease me. He brings it in and then he teases me and then he grabs it and runs away. So cute. So, and now he's going to come back with it. Bring that toy to here. So these I want to cut everything really small because I want this to be done in 45 minutes. So we're just gonna cut little pieces. Really? Kind of thin. You won't let me get it. Why do you bring it to mommy if you don't let me have it? Billy's not a carrot person, but he will eat them in soup if they're small, you know. Look at the toy. Look at the toy. Go get the toy. But I remember growing up, when my mom used to make chicken soup. First of all, a story about my mother. I love my mom. She's gone 27 years. I can't even believe it. Anyway, growing up, she would make chicken soup, right? And what she would do is she literally used like a small chicken. Not the really small ones. Like she used like a small roaster, you know? And she would put it in the pot, in a big, huge pot with water. And she would cook it all day. Not all day, most, 2 or 3 hours. And when she cut up her carrots and celery, and I'm not even exaggerating, this is what the carrots, this is the size of the carrots we put now. Like this. These are the size carrots she would put in the soup. They were this big. That's how big she. And I remember so big, I remember so clearly. I remember the big chicken, and her soup was delicious. It was always so good. I remember the carrots and the celery always being so huge. God, the things you miss, things you think about. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be enough carrots. I think I'm just going to put these right here in, and these right here I'm going to use to eat. Honestly, that's what I think I'm going to do, because I think this is plenty. Plenty. It's an end for me and Bill. Like I said, I don't have any celery. I ran out. So, otherwise, I would definitely put celery in here. Little pieces, but I have celery, celery seed, so I'm going to do that, put some of that flavor in. Because celery really flavors the soup good. What are you doing, Cope? Let me check on him. Oh, there he is. He's doing with Mommy. There he is. Where's your toy? Oh. There's your toy. Get your toy. Nah. You just keep Mommy company. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. Alright, so let's cut this onion. We got 2 onions. I don't know if I'm going to use all these, both of these onions. I'll probably use, the majority of it. Because you know us, we like onions. And I always say, if the recipe calls for 1 onion, we always put 2. My husband's always, put more onion there. He loves onion. And so do I. So, I'm going to cut these in half and then cut them like thinly. I think I might even cut them again. Definitely going to put some fresh garlic in here. Yeah, I'm going to kind of dice them up. Eyes are burning. Because like I said, I'm not making a huge pot of this. I'll just do this one. Let's get the garlic out. There's plenty of onion for us. And more garlic. I got more garlic in there, but I have the bulbs. Everything always goes flying. So, 14 days until Christmas. Today I finally ordered my seafood because we're Italian and we have an Italian Christmas Eve. So what we have, if you're new here, you won't know. And but we have Christmas Eve. I make my own stuffed clams, baked stuffed clams. We have a mussel gravy. It's called gravy. It's the red sauce with pasta. And I usually have either shrimp cocktail or throw some shrimp in with the mussels. We have some sort of shrimp. And that's what we have. And my son, who doesn't really eat seafood, he eats a little bit of shrimp, but that's it. He always has Like I always make him like a nice steak or something with, you know, potatoes or something like that. Something that he wants for that night. So that's usually what we have. That's our menu. And then we have snacks. I make chili dip and all kinds of nashis and everything. We don't eat as much on Christmas Eve as we do Christmas Day because, of course, you know, we have a nice meal on Christmas Eve. Well, so do we on Christmas Day too. I mean, I usually make a prime rib or a roast beef or lasagna and a ham or something like that. I don't know about prime rib this year because you need a lot of this and we don't got a lot of that right now. So whatever it is, guys, as long as we're together, we don't care. We can have a ham, we can have hot dogs. It'll be fine. And I'll make a beautiful, nice meal. And we know that. So I'm happy about that. So it'll be fine. All right, so let's put the pot on here, like on medium. So I don't want to burn the onions and stuff, but I want them to, you know, the carrots and the onions go in before the garlic. So I'm just going to kind of siphon the garlic out. I'm going to put the garlic in, but not right away because the carrots and stuff will take longer. As this is sauteing, I will make the meat mixture up. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to get the olive oil. So tomorrow, I'm making penne alla vodka for Julie's birthday. That's what she wants, the meal she wants for her birthday. So, that'll be tomorrow, but yeah. Now let's put the onions and the carrots in here carefully without making a mess. I should just get the little thing that I use, but you know, I have to be difficult. What are you doing, Cooper? Guys, I don't know what I did yesterday. I must have burnt my... I remember something happening because I remember saying, ow. Like I went out and, you know, I didn't even notice like what it was. But last night, I was sitting on the couch, on my chair, and all of a sudden, I was like, what the heck is that on my finger? I noticed something on my finger. Over here, on my pinky, see? Right there. And it was like a bubble. I'm like, what the heck is that? And I didn't even comprehend really what it was. I just went like this to it. I was like, what was it? And I went like this, and I hit it, and it popped. It was a blister. And it squirted up at my face. I was like, oh my God, that was gross. TMI. It was a blister. I must have burnt myself, see? Let me tell you something. The pain, killing me, literally killing me. I must have burnt myself. And my husband said to me, yeah, I remember you saying, ow. I said, ow, but I don't even remember, like, doing it. I remember when that happened, but I don't even remember, you know. Yeah. Awesome. So, I burnt myself, apparently. And now I have a mark, a blister. And I am cutting up the rest of that onion because, what am I going to do? I might as well just put the whole onion in. The whole 2 onions in. Alright, so as this sautés, let's get the, before I put the garlic in there, let's get the meat mixture go. And I'm not going to make an enormous amount of these, but I'm going to make, you know, a nice amount, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a half a pound, this is a pound, I'm going to take a half a pound, not even a half a pound, 3/4 of a pound. This is pork sausage. I'm going to put mixed pork sausage, in with some ground beef. Okay. So I'll take, this is a little over 2 pounds. I'll take like a half a pound of this and mix it in with the sausage. So it'll be yummy. So I'm gonna make little meatballs with this. So I'm going to make a little meatball mixture like how I make my meatballs. Okay? So, smells delicious. That sausage is unbelievable. So I'll put some salt in. We'll put some pepper. We will put a little bit of grated cheese. A little bit of breadcrumbs, not a lot, because I don't like my meatballs to be loaded. I don't want them to be all breadcrumbs. I want them to be mostly meat. So I only put a little bit of breadcrumbs in. And these are plain, I think these are plain, yeah. Aldi doesn't have, Aldi only has plain breadcrumbs, I notice, unless I've missed it, which I don't think I have. And they have panko. They don't have Italian breadcrumbs. So I just Italian them up when I use Aldi's brand. All right, guys. So I'm going to put some seasonings in it, some onion powder. I don't measure. I just throw in what God darn it, I always do that. Throw in how much I want and how much I think is good. But if you want to measure, and if you want this exact recipe, you could go to Pinterest and just look up Italian wedding soup, and you can get the exact recipe. All right, guys. I have no patience for this right now, so I'm just gonna use this. This is Italian seasoning. I'll fix that later. Parsley, it's dried parsley. So definitely we'll put some fresh in. I have fresh as well, and garlic. Woo! That's gonna be a little garlicky. Some water, and I will put 1 egg in here. Let me get the egg. Okay, these carrots are getting a little bit how I want them, so I'm gonna put some garlic in. I think I'm gonna put a little garlic in my meatballs too today. I don't always put garlic in my meatballs. I don't. The rest we'll put in the soup. What did I say, an egg? Let me get an egg. And what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take the carrots and the onions out of there, and I'm gonna put it on a plate, because then I'm gonna fry up the meatballs cooking here. So, let me show you. Okay, just because I don't want them to burn in here. So I'm just gonna put them in here and let them cook up. I just wanna brown them, just so they, they're mostly cooked, but I don't want to murder them, or, I want them just to get a little cooked, so. All right, so we're gonna put these to the side, we're gonna put this to the side. Oh, I have tea back here, I made some homemade, I steeped some homemade tea, for myself, because I love my tea. All right, so let's just mix this up. So I have everything in here that I want. Clean hands, I just washed my hands. Okay. I just did one egg right here, that's all I need. Smells so good, guys. Oh, I want to put fresh parsley in. Darn it. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more grated cheese in it. It's a little wet, and which I want it wet. I want it nice and wet, because that's a moist meatball when they're wet. If your meat is wet to the touch, meatloaf, meatballs, stuffed peppers, stuffed cabbage, my meat mixture is always moist to the touch. That's how my mother taught me, and that makes a great meatball. Yeah. So I'm taking that off the flame for a minute because it's not ready yet. And this is a lot of meat. I don't think I'm gonna make this whole chopped meat right tonight for meatballs, because it's gonna be a lot of meatballs, and that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to make an enormous amount of food, It just, it's hard to it's hard to, judge, especially when I'm so used to making, large amounts of food for 6 people. So, but that's okay, because whatever mixture I don't use tonight, I'll utilize for another meal. I'll definitely make more meatballs or whatever with this. So I'm not worried about that. What was I doing? Oh, I need to get parsley cut up. I want to cut up some fresh parsley. And then we'll get the meatballs sauteed quickly. And I got this parsley here. I got a whole nother fresh bag too, but I might as well use. Now this bag here, guys, it's got to be like 2 weeks old, over 2 weeks old. I'm telling you, I always tell you guys, when you bring your parsley home, rinse it just quickly under the sink. Rinse it. I rinse it, squeeze it out, stick it in. I wrap a paper towel in it, so the paper towel is really wet still from the parsley being wet. You know what I mean? If not, wet your paper towel a little bit, but usually that's what happens. And then I wrap it up in the bag, in the paper towel. Like I'll show you. Where's my other one? See. I wrap it up in the paper towel, and it stays like, I swear to God, I've had it for a month. I've saved parsley for a month. It stays nice and fresh. It's really, 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 really very good like that. Basil, no, your basil, forget about it. Basil never ever stays. I cut it up the day, I buy it, and the next day or the day after, maybe it'll last. It's dead. It's disgusting. So I don't buy really fresh basil anymore. I only grow it in my garden. And summer's over, so. So what I buy now is, I think I ran out of it. Yeah, I did. I buy like that. I buy the squeeze, the basil in the squeeze, like in the produce section. I love it. I love it, guys. It's so tasty. It's so delicious, and it's shelf stable. Keep it in your refrigerator. Keep it, in the refrigerator. And it lasts for a long time, and a little squeeze goes a long way, because it's kind of potent, but it's so flavorful. I put it in my Alfredo sauces. I just season my sauces with it, because it's so delicious. Go in the produce section. It comes like in a tube. I'll show you the tube, because I have a tube of ginger like that, and it just, you'll find it right in the produce section. It's so I'm just trying to take the leaves off of here. It is so amazing. I think they sell parsley. I never bought the parsley one because I always buy the fresh parsley, but they have parsley. They have ginger. Like I said, I have the ginger one. They're just really good to have in your arsenal because, like I said, they don't go bad quick. You know, like I said, the fresh basil is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But the parsley, awesome. As long as you take it home, you wrap it in the paper towel, I'm telling you, it lasts a month, even longer. And then, you spend money on it. You don't want to waste it. Nothing worse than going to use your herbs and they're all freaking dried up and disgusting. I've tried everything with basil. Just, unless I freeze it, it just doesn't last. And it really makes me angry, so I don't really, unless I'm going to use it that day, like if I buy a bushel and I know, like if I'm making a certain recipe and I want to use the fresh basil and I'm going to use it that particular day or the next day, I don't buy it to keep around. Like parsley I keep around in my fridge, but you can't do that with basil because basil does not, like I just said, it doesn't last. And you lose all your moolah. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't afford to lose my moolah because I ain't got much of it. Times are rough, guys, but we're plugging along. We're plugging along. All right, so that should be good. I want a nice amount. I like a lot of fresh herbs in my. I always use dry herbs, like I said. If I don't have the fresh herbs, I use dry herbs, and they've always been fine. I've cooked with them all my life, and they're completely fine. But when you have fresh herbs and you use them a lot, then you're like, ooh, you really, really look for them, because you have that. It's just a different flavor. It's a very good flavor, the dried, but it's a different flavor when you have the fresh. You just know the difference. You see the difference, But like I said, it's perfectly okay not to have fresh herbs if you can't. That string or something? You can't, if you don't have fresh herbs, it's okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But it certainly makes the food taste amazing. So I'm just gonna cut this up kind of, and there might be a few stems in here, but cut them up, they get cut up really small, you don't even know it. I can't get every single stem out. I got more, you get 99% of them out, but there are some stems in here. But if they're really small, you don't even taste them. You just go down with them when you eat them. No big deal. All right, so I'm just, quickly chopping up the parsley. It's gonna be delicious. All right. Be careful because I'm telling you, I cut myself. Lately, I've been injuring myself. I cut myself over here with this knife the other day. I just burnt myself yesterday. I don't know what's going on. Just got to be careful in the kitchen, guys. Just try to be a little cautious. So I'm just watching myself a little bit better now because I was in pain, but it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'll survive. I went through 3 babies, labored 3 babies, all of that. Had surgeries. Been through a lot, so we all survive it. Okay. All right. All right, let's get the meatballs in there now. Let's get going on the meatballs after I mix the parsley in here. All right. Yum. Perfect. All right. Awesome. All right, let's turn this way. Let's get the meatballs. Now we want the meatballs tiny meatballs. You guys see that? Let me just put some in there and then I'll move you guys closer so you can see. I want you guys to be able to see. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Do 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 do. Ooh, come on. Put a few in at a time because I don't want to overcrowd the pan. But I want to make use of the space that I have. And I'm going to taste one of these when it comes out because I want to make sure that the flavor is okay, like it has enough salt. It smells like it does. That's why I smell my food, because I need to smell and see if it has enough seasoning. And usually, if it doesn't, then I can usually smell that it doesn't, and then I'll just add some more. Or usually when I make my regular meatballs, my Italian meatballs, I always fry one up a little bit, a little piece of it, not a whole meatball, but like a little piece, and I'll taste it and see if it needs any different other flavoring. All right, let's move these a little bit lower. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Yeah, you know what it is? I gotta move these. I have to move these up. Yeah, I think this is it here. Is this it? No. Like a big. Alright. I'm just gonna shake these up a little bit so they move around. Can't really see what's going on here because of the light. I'm gonna have to put the light. Let me move this up a little bit more. I'm gonna have to put the light on just for a second. Let's move this up a little bit more. All right. There we go. Okay, need a little bit. Yummy, yummy, in my tummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to put them right back. I'm going to put them on this plate with the carrots and the onions and the garlic. And like I said, I just want them, you know, I want them brown, but I don't want to overcook them or whatever because they're going to cook in the broth, but I just want to brown them a little bit. So see? Here we go. Oh my goodness, these are going to be so freaking good. Meatballs. Meatballs are so bring back such memories for me. With my Italian family, my Italian nanny, my Italian great aunts and everything. I miss everybody, you know. Just think back to when times were different, when you were younger, and I don't know, guys. Sometimes it makes me sad. Try not to think about it too much. But what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna make you know, Probably like around, definitely a lot, you know, a few more. Love all that parsley in there. Love it. Let me wipe my hands. Good. I'm going to taste one of these. It's kind of too late now anyway, but so good. Oh my God. They're so good. Yummo. Definitely can use a little bit of salt, but they're very, very tasty. And the salt can go. The salt could go on top as well. That's fun. Let me look at this. Yeah, I just want to be able to. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but. Oh. Woo! Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's not drop the iPad into the beef balls. Let's not do that. That wouldn't be good. Been drinking a lot of water today. I usually drink iced tea for like 2 or 3 days. I make my own herbal tea, no sugar. I put stevia in it for 2 or 3 days, and then I get off the kick. Then I drink water for 2 or 3 days. Then I'll drink tea again because I'm bored of the water. So I go back and forth. All right, let me see how many more I'm gonna make. I'll make a few more, I think. I don't know. Guys, have you been following, Bruce Willis from Die Hard, the Die Hard movies? Bruce Willis, Demi Moore's significant other at one time. Such a shame about him. He's got that dementia thing. I feel so bad for him. Like they're saying that supposedly Demi Moore put something up. I don't know if it's true. I don't believe everything. You can't believe everything you read, but said something about that he doesn't know who she is now. He's not recognizing her. What a sin! Like it's a heartache. Like to see such a beautiful man like that, vibrant, and just anybody. I mean, like my dad had dementia, and it just took him away from us. It was awful. It was horrible. the last year of his life, we had to watch him deteriorate and not know, it was really a hard thing. Really a hard thing to handle. But, yeah, so it breaks my heart, because I'm on YouTube a lot, obviously, and I see a lot. They always talk about, they always have stuff, on him about his wife, and he's got 2 young kids, too. Because, he has a younger wife, and he's got kids that are like, I don't know, they're young. I think they're definitely under, like, 7. They're like, no, maybe they're under 10, like, I don't know how old they are, but they're very, very young. All right, that's all I'm going to make, I think. Yeah. But what a shame. What a shame. What a horrid disease. And the one he has is, I don't even know what I've not really heard of it, but I mean, it's horrible. It's just horrible. All right, get that out of there. That one's done. Turn this piece over now. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this pot out because I don't want, like, because the meatball is cooked in here, I don't want all that, like, burnt kind of, not burnt, but that kind of grease, you know what I mean? That dark grease in there with the broth and stuff, so, yeah. I mean, I'm not to make these, I don't want to be making all these meatballs right now because I want to get this done, but, not a big deal, just make a couple more. So I have not this much left. That's fine, because I'll add, like I said, I'll add that to stuff. Let me wash my hands. So, literally 14 days till Christmas. I ordered, like I said, I ordered my seafood. I haven't bought one gift yet, not one. So, this is going to be, the next 14 days are going to be crazy. But, it will be fun. It's always fun. And like I said, we're at the point now where, Christmas used to be the biggest thing, and it's so important to us. But like, the presents when their kids were younger or more home, they're more exaggerated and you got more presents and all that. But now that the kids are older and like my daughter's married now, and things have changed. Like she even said to me this year, last year we actually started it. That we were like, you know what, we're going to put a limit on what we're getting now for each other because, first of all, it's so expensive, crazy, and we don't need to go crazy like that anymore, So, yeah, but no, it's going to be so special. The only one that has a little issue with not getting an enormous amount of gifts is Jennifer, because Jennifer doesn't really rationalize. She doesn't get what it means, so like she's used to having a lot of gifts under the tree because Jennifer always got like the coloring stuff and just stuff that was for her that she loved, and so she always usually got a little bit more just because it was little or less stuff, you know what I mean? Like I can't explain it. Anyway, she always had a lot of presents, and last year she had a nice amount of presents still, but to her it was like, that's it? And she's like, she doesn't care. Like she says, like, that's all the presents we got, So yeah, so she doesn't really get it, but yeah. So, but just we spread them out a little bit more. That's all. All right, so see this, guys? I like all that flavor in there, but like, I also don't want that burnt stuff to be in my soup. All right, I'll show you. I did keep a little of that stuff in, but not an enormous amount. You see? Just a little bit, with a little bit of the oil and a little bit of those bits. Because like I said, that is going to be flavor. It's going to be all flavor. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. I'm going to put water in here with some chicken bouillon. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any tomatoes in here. I'm going to go in the back and look and see if I have any diced tomatoes. If I have any left, I might put some tomatoes in here. I just like little chopped tomatoes in my soup. Even though it's probably not even in the recipe, I don't really care. I always, I grew up like that. My mother always put a little marinara sauce or her gravy in the soup, and this soup was always on the sweeter side. I just like soup like that, but I also like little diced tomatoes in my soups. So, but I'll see. I don't know if I have any back there. I might have ran out, but I might also have it. So I'm just gonna put water in this and then put chicken bouillon in here, and then I'll show you guys. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken bouillon in here. You know which one I'm gonna put in too? I'm gonna put one of these tomatoes, one of these tomato-based ones. I think, I have half, yeah. See, my husband is not crazy about the sweet and savory, so these are a little bit, they're tomato-based bouillons, so I only usually I'll put like a half in. If I put a whole or two in, he's like complaining, oh, it's so sweet. Drives me nuts. Anyway, I'm just gonna put half of one in here. I have half in here that I already had saved from another meal that another recipe that I made. So I'm gonna put half of that in, and then I'll put some chicken bouillon. I have to, I think after the holidays, maybe before, I don't know, I have a lot of stuff in my freezer that I have to make stock with. I've been saving it for weeks now. So probably like 2 tablespoons. I've been saving it for 2 weeks, for like 2 months now, 2 or 3 months, freezing all my leftover carrots and celery and onions peels and all of that, and chicken bones and all that, because I want to make my own chicken broth. So I'm going to do that. So, but I don't know if I'm going to do it before the holiday. I might not be able to do it, get it done before that. But it doesn't matter, because I can get it done after that. It's not a big deal. Anyway. All right, so let's put some seasonings in here. A little bit of garlic. Woo! I did it again with the garlic. Shoot. All right, well, we like garlic, thank God. A little bit, is this Italian seasoning? Yeah. A little bit of the Italian seasoning. Linda, please be careful. Just be careful. Dried parsley. And a little bit of onion. Careful. Yeah. And I'm going to put some oregano in here. Just a little bit. I don't have any basil. I got to write a little list out. Oregano. And I don't have any thyme, otherwise I would put thyme in here. I ran out of thyme and I haven't been able to find it. Every time I go to the store, first either I forget or I can't find it. All right. So let me give this a good little whisk, because with the bouillon, you just want to make sure that it's all mixed in. And I'm going to go in the back and see if I have any diced tomatoes. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. Yep. When a couple of weeks ago, Aldi had these on sale. Their canned stuff was only 46 cents a can. I went the other day and I forgot to look at the canned stuff because I didn't need any canned stuff, so I didn't get any. So I'm not sure of the price now. I think it's probably the same price, because I think they're going back to their going back to their other prices. Anyway, I bought like 4 or 5 of these, I think. So I had one. I think I have another one back there too. I love these. These are just like the Rotels, but they're better actually. Basil, garlic, and oregano, diced tomatoes. So yummy. And I'm not going to use the whole can, because I definitely don't need the whole can. But I definitely want a nice amount, because I like... My husband's not so crazy about the tomatoes in it, in soup. or like the little chopped tomatoes, but I love it. So he has to deal with it. Just like he's got to deal with the carrots and the celery, he's got to deal with the tomatoes. And it flavors it so nice. All right, so I have to watch this because it's pretty high up now. I have to load the stuff in it, so I don't know. Is it gonna overflow? I hope not. I'm gonna watch it. All right, let me get my thingy. Oh wait, let's do this carefully. Woo! Because you know me. And because you have the bouillon in here, like this soup doesn't have to cook all day. You know what I mean? It could cook for friggin' an hour, if that. And as long as you have the chicken bouillon or chicken broth, I mean chicken. That's why I always love to have like the chicken bouillon or the chicken broth in my house, because you can make it quick. I remember when the kids were little and they were sick and they needed soup, and I would just make with chicken broth. You know, I would just season it up and put grated cheese in it and put a little whatever in it and a little chicken and a little pastina or whatever, and they would have the soup, and the soup would be made quickly, you know, and you could have a nice thing of soup with good flavor, because the chicken broth, you know. A lot of people also put in their Italian gravies, which I've never done it. I think I might have done it once or twice. Yes, I have done it, but it's not something that I regularly do. This is not going to work. It's not. A lot of people put it in to enhance the flavor of, like, you can make an Italian gravy, and if you put chicken or beef broth in it, it kind of enhances the flavor. It seems like it's been cooking all day. So you can do that. I'm gonna have to take some of this water out, some of this broth out, because there's just no way. I mean, it will burn down a little bit, but I'm afraid here I got nerve to put more in. Look at all that. That's all deliciousness right there, guys. Woo. Yes, I have my fall plates, because I don't know where all my Christmas plates are. I know I had Christmas plates. Maybe I broke them. I can't find them. I don't know. But I have to go to Dollar Tree because I need a couple of Christmas plates. It's just the way it is. Haven't really been able to go to the Dollar Tree. I mean, I did go to the Dollar Tree, but I haven't really been splurging. I usually spend a lot of money in the Dollar Tree. You know, get little gitsy-gossies and everything. But money's been really, you know, pretty tight. So we're just really trying to conserve and just not go crazy. Let me get some of this liquid out of there, because I don't think it's going to work. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, shit. That wasn't smart. Oh, Linda. That was smarter to do it like this. Sometimes you just don't foresee things. Alright, it's okay. Nothing that can't be cleaned up. That's alright, that's okay, I'm gonna clean it anyway. And that's okay if I have extra broth, because it always, the broth always cooks down. So you just want to be careful. You don't want to keep mixing the soup where the meatballs break up, you know what I mean? Because I want the meatballs to stay, keep their shape and all that. So we're gonna let this simmer probably, I don't know, it's 6:45, so probably like till like 7:30. And then I'll put the spinach in and the pasta. Because I want it to simmer. It has to simmer on low boil, you know, for at least a little while, so all the flavors marry together and all of that. And like I said, this broth will definitely be used. I would prefer to put fresh spinach in it, but I don't have any. And I had this in my freezer downstairs, so I'm just going to put frozen spinach, which is awesome to use. So I'm going to get cleaned up a little bit here, let this simmer a little bit. Where's the top? I think I'll put the top on. Let this simmer, just watch it doesn't overflow, because I already made a mess. And then I'll come back in a second with you guys. Alright guys, so this has been simmering away. It's only like 7:10, but I feel like it's time. It's time. First of all, I have to taste it, okay? Let me taste it. and see if it needs anything. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh boy. Does it ever need some stuff? Definitely needs some salt, some grated cheese, Parmesan cheese. Definitely needs a little bit of salt, not a lot because I put cheese in it, but it needs all the other seasonings desperately. Is this empty? Yeah, nothing left in there. Let's be careful with the onion and the garlic. Definitely need a little bit of each. Flavor. Oh, you know what I want to put in it? I'm going to put in some celery seed, which I forgot to put in it because I just used it because I forgot. That's what's missing too, is that celery flavor. Garlic, and let's put a little bit more oregano. And let's put some celery seed. Where are you? Celery seed. Now this isn't celery salt, this is celery seed. There's a difference. One is salt and one is seed. Okay, that'll give a nice celery flavor. Let's give this a little mix. And I don't know if it needs a little bit more bouillon. You know what? Let's put a little bit more of this in. See how it's evaporating? See how I told you? See, now I can fit more in there. I'm going to taste it and see if it needs any more bouillon. Because I only put like probably a tablespoon or two in here. It might need a little bit more bouillon. Chicken bouillon. I literally think it does. I think it needs a little bit more bouillon. I really do. I think that's what it's missing. It's missing that flavor, that deep flavor of chicken. Where is the whisk here? I'm going to let it simmer another 10 minutes, and then we'll taste it, and then we'll probably put in the spinach and the pasta. I have this much pasta, so it is what it is. I don't know. I think it'll be fine for now. That's all I have left. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else in it. I don't want to put like a regular, like, big pasta in or anything, because it just overcooks and it doesn't do well. So, I was actually thinking about putting a little rice in there, but I don't think it really needs it. I think we have enough. Okay, so see that? That's a little fat there. I always been taking that off. It just comes up to the top, which is fine. You just grab it off of there. That's from the meatballs and from the pork and the chopped meat. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. See the little diced tomatoes? Love that. I want this to boil a couple more minutes to boil it down a little bit more. we get that depth of flavor. Yeah. Let's put the garlic away. And we'll put the onion away. The celery seed. Woo! Oh boy. Okay. All right, guys. We'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. This is nice. This is done. I mean, I tasted it. It tastes really, really good now. I add a little bit more stuff to it. Some basil, some, you know, more grated cheese. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the spinach in. I'm going to put the spinach in. Now the spinach is frozen, so it's going to definitely have some water in it, obviously. But I'm just going to put the whole bag in, because Italian wedding soup is with spinach. It has spinach. So, throw that in there. I'm going to rinse my hands off. Making a big mess. Just trying to get it all out, guys. Gotta use every little bit of things, you know, the way it is. Okay, let me wash my hands off, throw this out. Another thing I have to replenish, spinach in my freezer. I like to have spinach in my freezer for pizza or for this kind of stuff. Just 1 or 2 in there. I don't necessarily need to have 5 in there. Just, you know, 1 or 2. You don't have to stock up, you know, like it's going to be doomsday. But you can put a little stock in your for a reasonable, you know, you can put a little stock in your pantry and your freezer and everything. So I'm going to put these in. This is going to come to another boil. So I'm just going to put these little pastas in. I definitely got to write a list out, because this is a lot of the stuff that I'm using. I'm using out of my pantry, and I'm emptying stuff, which I'm so excited about, because that's what I'm needing to do, and that's really makes me feel great to do that when you're actually utilizing the stuff that you have. I'm telling you, you don't realize it, guys, that until you do it, until you have to do it, or, you know, you try to do it, you can make things work, make things happen, you know. You just gotta think out of the box, and you have to, you know, you gotta create. That's what it is, create. Really, that's literally what it is. So this is all the other stuff that I got from today. I put in a couple of the carrots were yucky, so I put, not yucky, but just like on their way out. So I put them in here. I'm going to put this in the freezer with the other stuff. I have like 3 bags in there now probably of all the stuff. And like I said, I'm going to make a nice, delicious chicken broth. I'm so excited about that, because I made it before, like soups and stuff. But I never made specific like chicken broth just to make chicken broth, you know what I mean? And I've been saving it for a couple of months now. So I have, like I said, I have the chicken bones, I have like pork bones, I have all kinds of good yummy stuff that's gonna make a delicious stock. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, spinach is, you know, chopped spinach, so that's fine, because it's gonna be all throughout the soup, which I love. The meatballs are looking good. I'm excited about those. I'm excited. Oh, let me show you something, guys. 1 second. Freezer, freezer, freezer. So, my birthday is Wednesday. Julie's birthday's tomorrow. Mine's Wednesday. Anyway, my best friend in the whole world, Joan from Pennsylvania. She lives in Pennsylvania. We've been best friends since 8th grade, and she sent me something for my birthday. It's so cute, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at this cup. It's gorgeous. It's like a cold and a warm cup, which I love, which I use all the time. Isn't that so cute? Now, that's not really us in a way, because my hair is not really curl. My hair is, whatever. But it represents us, which is great, which is perfect. But I'm going to read you the saying. Oh boy, this is getting a little crazy now. This is getting a little crazy. It says a beautiful thing, guys. No matter where life takes us, we will always be connected by heart. We are like branches on the tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. Side by side or miles apart, we will always be connected by heart. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, remember whose sister you are. Woo! Let me lower this. Remember whose sister you are, and learn to dance in the rain. Be brave, have courage, and love life. I pray God will always watch over you and comfort you, protect you from any harm. And it's so funny because I've seen this before in pictures and all kinds of stuff, and I was going to get one for her birthday, and I got her something else instead. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I love it. I'll cherish it forever. Thank you, bestie. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So pretty, right? Love things like that. Yeah, so thank you. So this is like really getting a little crazy now. Hopefully it'll evaporate just a little bit more. And yeah, it's gonna be ready in like 10 minutes, guys. It's gonna be ready in 10 minutes. So yeah, so I wanted to show you guys my pretty birthday gift. Love it. All right, so I'm just gonna, my back hurts. So I'm just gonna let this simmer just until the pasta's done. Should be done any second because it's a very tiny pasta. I'm watching it like creep up. It shouldn't creep up anymore. It should go down, actually. Let's taste it and see what we got. Yeah, my tea's over there. I gotta make my tea. So good. Oh, that's really good. The spinach really gives it some sort of different flavor. So good. Can't wait to try it with the meatballs. Excited about the meatballs. All right, guys. I'll be back in a minute when this is done. And we'll do my peace quote. You know what? Let me get the peace quote now. And get that. I just want to make sure all the bouillon is, distributed. Let me get my peace quote and I'll be back. All right, guys. So here is my quote. Okay, I got it out of the Love Book again tonight. The Love Book is really, really hot the last couple of days. Love it. Love it. Love it. So this, I went through like 3 or 4 pages I read and then nothing hit me. This hit me immediately. I love this so, so much. Love, love, love it. Okay. And now, these 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. but the greatest of these is love. Oh my God, I just love that. I love it, love it, love it. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. It just makes me tingle. It makes me tingle. I love it. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love. One more time. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love, guys. It brings tears to my eyes. But the greatest of these is love, and that's the truth. The greatest is love. It really is. If you have love in your life, or you love people, and people love you, it's the greatest feeling in the world, guys. And love could be from your puppy, love could be from your best friend, love could be from your auntie, from your uncle, whatever. Whatever, guys. Love and compassion, faith, hope is all important. I hope you guys really, really listen to that. Love, okay? Yeah, hope you liked it. So I'm gonna get my bowl of soup now and go sit at the table and eat. And we'll let you know how it is, all right? Back in a sec. All right, guys, so here's my plate. Oh my goodness, look at that. Does that look absolutely amazing? I can't wait to taste it for you guys. I want to taste the meatballs. I'm going to turn you around and show you what it tastes like. Tell you what it tastes like one second. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. I'm crazy. Love is all you need. It's a Beatles song, right? All you need is love. La, 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 la. All you need is love. That's love right there. Give mommy that toy. Give me that toy. All you need is Cooper. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Go on, kisses. Okay, sorry guys. Got sidetracked by the cuteness. All right, so look at what he's doing. This is what he does. Look, he's getting up on my chair with me. Look. Do you think he can fit on this chair? No, he can't. But he has to be with Mommy. Get down. Just get down. Don't you even go by that tree, mister. He wants to be in the show. He wants to be in the show. No, sit down. All right, let's try this. All right, let's try the meatball. That's really what I want to try. Can I help you? You can't have any soup. You can't have any soup, cutie. If I could give you some, I would. All right, guys. Let's try this. It's hot. Ow! He literally cannot fit on this chair with me. Look at him. This is a little chair. You see what he does? He's spoiled rotten. But he's so cute. Guys, isn't my tree so pretty? I love it. The meatballs are so tasty. And I love the sausage and the freaking beef together. Sorry. I absolutely think it's delicious. The only thing is it has a lot of pasta in it. Let's taste the pasta. It's definitely very spinachy, which I like. If you don't like spinach, then you won't like it. But if you don't like a lot of spinach, just put a couple of leaves in. You don't have to put a lot in, or you don't have to put it all anything, you know. Look at this. It's so delicious, guys, and it's definitely on the verge. Like, if I was to add any more salt to my bowl, it would be too salty. It's perfect. Like, it's perfectly salted and with the grated cheese and all that. It's perfect. But if you definitely got to be a little bit careful because, the bouillon and then the grated cheese. And just be careful. And if you're watching your sodium, just, be Be cautious, you know. But this is delicious. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. I need more meatball. Where's my other meatball? Part of my meatball here. Cooper, I just don't get it. Mmm. Meatballs are tender. Really good. Really good, guys. Mmm, 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 mmm. Makes you feel all warm and cozy inside. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, this is what life's all about right here. All you need is love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you guys. Really, really do. I appreciate your support and everything, and I love all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video, because when you get notified, it also alerts YouTube, I don't know exactly, but YouTube will recommend my videos more the more you hit that notification bell or something. I don't know, something like that. Don't forget to like and share, comment down below. I love when you guys comment. You know, I'm sorry if it takes me a few days to get to your comments, but I try and go on there at least once or twice a week and try to bombard and go to and try to get all the comments answered. I really, really do, guys. I love commenting with you guys. It's so much fun. I love getting ideas. I love all of that. So really, really continue to do that, okay, guys? And don't forget to share and like and subscribe. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating, and into my home. You say bye, Koopy Butt? You say bye? Yeah, no. I'm going to go eat my freaking wedding soup now, which is so amazingly delicious. I'm telling you guys, it took an hour to cook. So quick. The meatballs are delicious. I am going to put a little citrus in it, I think, because I feel like it's on the verge of being a little salty, but maybe that's just for me, because I mean, I like salt, believe me, but it's definitely on the verge. Like my husband, he'll love it, and he won't, but I don't think he'll put any salt in it. He won't have to put any salt in it, probably not, but it's not too salty. It's definitely not too salty, but it's definitely close, but it's delicious. Okay. I said enough. See you on the next video. Bye, guys. Let me do it the thumbnail. Let me do them. Koopy Butt. Cooper's in the picture. Cooper's in the thumbnail. Bye, guys. See you on the next one. Bye. Love you.